If you're a Houston homeowner and you have any trees on your property, what I'm about to show you could literally save your life and your home. There are 5 warning signs that your tree is about to fall, and if you see even one of these signs, you need to act immediately. I've personally seen trees that looked perfectly fine in the morning completely destroy homes by nightfall. I'm a certified arborist who's worked with over 200 Houston families, and I've removed trees just hours before they would have caused catastrophic damage. After Hurricane Beryl, I saw too many homeowners who ignored these warning signs and lost everything. Don't let that be you. Here's what most people don't realize. Trees don't just randomly fall. They give you warning signs, but you have to know what to look for. And in Houston, with our clay soil, sudden storms, and mature tree canopy, these signs can progress from mild concern to life-threatening emergency in just hours. Let me show you exactly what to look for. Sign number 1, the lean test. Walk around your tree and look at it from all angles. If your tree is leaning more than 15 degrees in any direction, that's an emergency. Here's how to check. Stand about 50 feet back and hold up a straight object like a pencil or your phone. If the tree trunk doesn't line up vertically, you've got a problem. But here's what's really dangerous in Houston, our clay soil. When we get heavy rains after drought, the soil shifts dramatically. I've seen perfectly straight trees develop a 20-degree lean overnight. If you notice your tree leaning more than it was yesterday, call immediately. Sign number 2, root exposure. Walk around the base of your tree. If you can see large roots that used to be underground, or if the soil is pulling away from the trunk creating a gap, your tree is losing its anchor. This is especially critical with our live oaks here in Houston. They have shallow root systems to begin with. Look for what we call root heaving, where the soil on one side of the tree is raised up. This means the roots are literally pulling out of the ground. I removed a massive oak in River Oaks last month where the homeowner could see roots as thick as her arm completely exposed. That tree fell 2 days later on her neighbor's property. Sign number 3, trunk damage. Look for cracks, splits, or hollow spots in the trunk. Run your hand along the bark. You should feel solid wood underneath. If sections feel soft, spongy, or you can push into the bark, that's internal decay. Also check for fungal growth. Mushrooms or brachyfungi growing on the trunk are a dead giveaway that the tree is rotting from the inside. In Houston's humid climate, this happens fast. What looks like a small mushroom today can indicate massive internal decay that makes the tree ready to snap. Sign number 4, dead or hanging branches. Look up into your tree canopy. Dead branches, we call them widowmakers, can fall without warning. But more importantly, multiple dead branches indicate the tree is under severe stress. Pay special attention to branches hanging by bark strips or caught in other branches. These will fall, and when they do, they can trigger the collapse of larger sections. During our recent storms, I've seen single dead branches bring down entire trees because they created a domino effect. Sign number 5, power line contact. This is the most dangerous situation. If any part of your tree is touching or within 10 feet of power lines, you have an immediate emergency. Don't wait, don't try to handle it yourself, and definitely don't let anyone else try to cut it. Here in Houston, we work closely with CenterPoint Energy, and I can tell you, trees on power lines cause house fires, electrocutions, and neighborhood-wide outages. The liability alone can bankrupt you if someone gets hurt. Now, if you've identified any of these signs, here's exactly what you need to do. Immediate danger signs. Call 877-454-7964 right now. Tree leaning more than 15 degrees, large roots exposed or soil pulling away, tree touching power lines, fresh cracks in the trunk, multiple large dead branches. Urgent, but not immediate. Call within 24 hours. Smaller dead branches throughout canopy, soft spots in trunk bark, fungal growth on trunk, tree that doesn't look right compared to last week. Here's what happens when you call. We provide a free emergency assessment within 2 to 4 hours for genuine emergencies. Our certified arborists use professional equipment. digital inclinometers to measure lean, resistograph drilling to check for internal decay, and we document everything for your insurance. Just last month, I got a call from a homeowner in Katy. She said her 80-foot live oak just looked different after the storm. When we assessed it, the tree had developed a 20-degree lean and had root exposure on the street side. We removed it that same day. 2 days later, her neighbor's identical tree, which had the same warning signs, but they decided to wait and see, fell across the street, took out power lines, and caused $50,000 in damage to 2 houses. The difference? One phone call. Look, I've been doing this for years, and I can tell you, trees don't give you a second chance. When they decide to fall, they fall fast and they fall hard. Right now, go outside and do this 5-point inspection on every tree near your house. If you see any of these warning signs, don't gamble with your family's safety or your property. Call 877-454-7964. We're available 24/7, and we've helped over 200 Houston families avoid disasters just like this. The assessment is free, but the peace of mind is priceless. Don't be the homeowner who says I should have called yesterday. Your tree is trying to tell you something. Are you listening?